Prince Harry is reportedly beginning to feel the wear and tear of life in California, with an expert claiming the prince wants to spend half of the year living back in the UK. One insider said Harry both enjoys the Golden State and misses home, this week in a chat with People. Harry has definitely found his vibe and is very settled in California, but he does miss home, makeup artist Daniel Martin has said. But if older reports are to be believed, Harry's considering returning to the UK for 6 months of the year after becoming disillusioned with life in Los Angeles. Harry decided to make Montecito his new home with his wife Meghan Markle post-Megxit, but Raw commentator Neil Sean has claimed that despite appearing to have made LA his permanent home, the Duke of Sussex's UK trips may have caused him to consider seeing his royal family members more often. According to that good source, Prince Harry is getting a little bit jaded with LA life, he told viewers of his YouTube channel. You have to remember this is a man who's had his life shaped for years by a diary, by set holidays, things like that. It's very hard once you've had that sort of life to click out of it and start again. His comments followed reports that the couple renewed their lease of Frogmore Cottage shortly before attending the Queen's Jubilee. Now the cottage has been taken back. But with confirmation that Harry's set to travel home again for his father's coronation in May, the opining for a more permanent stint at home may flare up again. So now Prince Harry, according to that good source, has this plan, and what he'd like to do is spend 6 months in Los Angeles and 6 months over here in the United Kingdom. And we assume this would be at Frogmore Cottage, Neil Sean said in July. However, a raw source revealed in March that Princess Eugenie and her family moved into Frogmore Cottage just weeks after her cousin Prince Harry was evicted. But with Sean asserting that the prince missed some element of his former life, there's a belief that he could find somewhere else to live. Sean claimed the former actress is unlikely to re-establish a permanent life in the UK. However, he might be travelling solo, according to the expert. He added, "While Prince Harry likes the idea, his wife, the former actress Meghan Markle, is busy with other things, possibly political, and she has no desire to spend 6 months of the year over here, simply because she believes that they'll be way too busy doing so many other things." Sources have claimed that Prince Harry is still clueless about where he's going to sit during the King's coronation next week. According to one source, Harry hasn't heard a thing from Buckingham Palace, just over a week before the coronation. It's understood that the location of Harry's seat was an important part for him in determining whether he'd want to attend the event. A source told Page 6, "Harry's going to show up to support his father. All I know is that it's a stretch to ask much more of him. He doesn't have any sort of agenda other than just getting in and getting out." Meanwhile, another added, "Harry's heard nothing from Buckingham Palace for the seating. For the most part, I think all parties will be focused on making the day as special as possible for the King." It was reported earlier this month that Harry's tipped to be seated several rows behind senior royals and at a position that will prevent him from being snapped with William.